A location that's doing more than just accomplishing your child's dreams and helping local athletes stay in shape. This is a place to set them up for success beyond getting them physically ready.
Coaches provide character building and a community to push you to your goals. And joining us here on 13 News Now Plus is head coach Joe Makovec with D1 Training in East Chesapeake. And we have Marvin Brown.
Yes.
Brown. Good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, we're excited to have you. Let's talk a little bit about your facility, what you do for youth in the community and for athletes as well. What do people need to know?
I'll let Marvin take that one.
Okay.
We're a sports-based training facility. We're the place of the athlete, and we identify an athlete as anybody with a goal. So whether you're 7 years old, 8 years old, 27, 47 years old, if you have a goal, whether it's to lose weight, become a better athlete, become faster, become stronger, we're a place for you. So we have classes. Each of our classes is 54 minutes long, led by one of our great coaches like Joe. And we take you through kind of the whole dynamics of what it means to be a Division I athlete and what it looks like and everything from a day-to-day basis.
Thanks.
So obviously there's a lot of gym facilities around Hampton Roads. What makes your facility unique? Why should people come to you?
We have certified coaches. When you walk in, it looks and feels like a Division I training facility. And so it has a different, vibe. We have, over 30 yards of turf where like I said, it looks and feels like you're at a major school. You're playing at ODU, you're playing at one of these major schools. And so we also, we focus on community. We want to make sure that these athletes, like we said, we identify athletes as anybody with a goal. They come in better and they leave better. And so, whether it's getting stronger, getting faster, or just getting confident in their ability. We have had so many stories already within 2 months of just people just feeling more confident about themselves. They walk into a room and they command it. And so that to us is a win. And so, Joe and the other coaches we have kind of lead that and they do a great job of inspiring these athletes.
Well, and Joe, I think about people that walk in and maybe they are an athlete and that's great because they kind of already have that stamina maybe going. But then you have like folks like Marta and I, not quite the D1 level athlete. Do you get a lot of people who want to build themselves up but perhaps like aren't on that level just yet walking in? Okay.
Yes, actually this morning I had our 5 a.m. club. It's a great club. It's been up to 15 members, and they come in and they are all supportive of each other, and it's all walks of life from being our GM. He takes it and he is full of energy and he loves everybody there. We have nurses, we have people that are 50 years old, we have people that are 25 years old, and they all come together, and when we get to something hard, they're all supporting each other, pulling each other through it. And it's a really unique situation to see people from all walks of life come together for a common goal and know that they can help somebody else achieve their goal. Even after they've done their work, they come back and they try to help them through their sets.
Yeah, see, that's my class right there.
Okay, I'm telling you, you can do it.
Supportive.
What kind of movements are you doing in these classes? Is it weight training? Is it cardio? Is it yoga? Tell us about that.
So the basic setup of our programming is it's a 5-star program. So the first thing that we do is we get them in there, we run around, do some laps to get the blood flowing, get them warmed up, and then we'll take them through a basic warm-up. The warm-up can be about 10 minutes long after that blood flow, and it can be anything from doing quad walks, so they'll grab their ankles, walking for 10 yards, and then we'll switch into something where they're doing like a hamstring walk, and we'll just take them through the movements of the day and what it's going to probably be like. Today was an upper body day, so we did some extra shoulder mobility, getting them ready for that. After that, depending on the class, it's going to go to a performance section. So for the adults, it was more of just a circuit to kind of get them through a whole lot of movements, whereas with our athletes, it's going to be something that's going to be specific to becoming a better athlete. So one of the things we do is we teach them how to jump correctly from a young age, because a lot of athletes will come in there and they'll just collapse their knees and put themselves at risk. So that's how they learn to do it, and we correct them and we teach them a snap down, where we go from a standing position, we tell them to snap down into an athletic position where we can look at their knee position and say, that is how you want to not only land safely, but that's how you want to generate that power down the road. So we can take them through jumping exercises, we'll take them through speed, change of direction, things like that. And then after that, we'll go into the weight room. So in the weight room, we'll now build on that even more and build that strength. So if they were doing, for instance, a running sport like football or basketball or anything like that, we might take them through a reverse lunge. And that's one of our favorite ones to go through because
reverse lunge.
Yeah, because a lot of people sit all day long, so they get very tight on the front side. and they lose all their backside musculature. So they come in and they try to do things and like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
So we try to build that back up. So we'll take them out and we'll put them in a standing position and we'll have them reach back. And now when they touch the floor, they've used their backside of their front leg to get down there, plus they're lengthening their lower leg, and then they come back up. And it's amazing to see the progression they can make just by developing that musculature and the improvements they're going to have from that point. And then we'll go into other things, like if we went back to the performance, we can take them into that same position, and we can teach them, like, if you pull your foot back to that position and lean forward, now we've worked that musculature in previous workouts, now we can start to develop explosiveness out of that musculature or that position and get them to run faster in there.
Oh my goodness. All things that we need to catch up on.
Yes.
My goodness.
We sit a lot. For sure.
We do sit a lot.
With our adult population, I spend more time thinking about how can I help posture, because a lot of people sit at computers and all of a sudden they become rounded and hunched. So I spend a lot of time making it for them so they're getting something out of it and they feel like they're having a more productive day with less aches and pains throughout the day.
Okay, well, you got us convinced. I mean, how can people reach out to you guys, maybe sign up, call, email? What's the best way?
Yes, so you can look for us online at D1 Training East Chesapeake. We also have Instagram, D1 Chesapeake, and so, there's a variety of different ways. Click on the link, there's a contact us, we'll reach out, talk with Chris, our GM, who does a great job of reaching out and creating that community. But yeah, we're here, we're excited to be in the community and look forward to building the next generation of athletes or getting our adults to the best version of themselves.